here you are in your studio or at your painting table, and you're feeling creative, you're pumped, you want to continue your art journal page or just check something you've recently done, and you get that horrible moment. Oh no. Oh. And you go like, no, why is this happening to me? It's not fair. And you might be wondering, what's going on? Why is this happening? What have we done as poor little artists to be inflicted with this kind of pain? Well, honestly, there could be several reasons. I don't think there is one particular one that's going to explain the whole mystery of the sticking pages. It could be that your pages or your paint wasn't completely cured and dried when you closed your art journal. That's an option. It could just be the different materials or paints that you've used. Sometimes they react together and they stick a little bit to each other. It could just be the finish you've used on your page. Maybe you've put some varnish or some gesso or something, some medium that is making it sticky. As a general rule, if your pages are glossy, then they are more likely to stick than if they are matte. And it could also just be due to the weather. It depends where you live, the difference in temperature, the heat, the cold, the humidity level. All these factors can contribute to making your pages stick together. I'm losing it today. Obviously, the last thing you want is that you're about to create something in paint and you suddenly have to restrict yourself in what you can use in your art journal pages, or you have to worry the entire time you're painting about your pages sticking together at the end. You just want to be able to open your journal and enjoy every single page in its full glory. So how do you stop this from happening? Well, to tell you the truth, I've tried many things because it just kept on happening and I couldn't work out exactly what was wrong. I've tried different kinds of paints just to make sure that one maybe was a little bit stickier than the other. Sometimes, you know, that they feel a bit more plasticky. I've tried different varnishes. I've tried like a matte varnish or satin, a gloss one. That hasn't really always worked. I've tried putting even gel medium of the pages, and I've even tried clear gesso, but I didn't like the result. That kind of worked, but yeah, the result is a little bit of a gritty feel, and it makes your pages a lot more matte than you originally planned anyway. So I really didn't like that feeling. And different things gave me different results with various degrees of success. So some worked a little bit, but not fully, some not at all. And I ended up finding that one trick that pretty much works every time. So I can't quite remember where I heard it. I think I heard it from Creation CC on YouTube, who had heard it from another artist. And you know how these things go, it's just somebody hears it, passes it along, and you never know who the genius was behind originally. But the main thing is that it works and that it needs to be shared between all of us artists. So this is what you need to do. And first of all, you need to make sure that your pages are complete and that you're not going to touch them again, because you know, after this, you won't be able to really do anything over them. So all you need is a white candle. Like this. This is the trick. I know, it's so simple and just worth nothing, really. They cost like 50 cents, if that. So what you want to do is grab a candle, any kind, any brand, it doesn't matter. The only thing that I try to do is just to use a white candle that doesn't have any colors and unscented as well, just in case. You never know how they're going to react later on in the future. And all you're going to do is rub your pages with your candle, like so. So you're going to grab your little white candle of any length, any size. It doesn't matter at all, as long as you get a decent surface to work with. And you put it on its side, and you're just simply going to rub your pages with it. Doesn't have to be super hard, but enough that you can feel the wax transferring onto your page. And you won't be able to see anything because, you know, white wax is very clear and transparent, so it's pretty much invisible. So you're just going to do that and take care in the middle of your art journal here, because quite often it's a little bit harder to reach, and that's where the pages like sticking to each other. And just make sure that you're going over the entire area. So, you know, I like to go like up and down this way, then I might turn it and just go sideways to make sure I've got everything covered, and then all the way to the edges as well. If you see a little bit of wax on the side, then just rub it off with your finger. It really comes up easily. And that's all there is to it. Rub it all over on both sides. Of course, one side may not be enough. Take care of the middle section here. Go everywhere. You don't need to put a ton, but when you think you've got enough, you can close your pages and press them down quite well. See how we're going? And then nothing. I can hear a little bit of sound there, but it's not sticking at all. See, compared to earlier, it's just all fine now. I'm good to go. So happy. I just hate that horrible crackling sound. That just makes me want to cringe and cry. So what do you think? It was so simple and easy, isn't it? It just, you know, when I found that out, I just couldn't believe how simple it was, and I was very excited, and it's worked for all of my pages. And occasionally I get a tiny little bit of sticking, but the pages don't get damaged at all. Like before, you know, they used to just rip the paint off the page, and now occasionally there's a little bit of an area that sticks, and if that happens and it bothers me, then I just add a little bit more wax and I'm good to go. And yeah, so far so good. I've loved doing it. I've been doing this for several months and on all of my journal pages with great results. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this little trick, and let me know what you think. I'd really love to hear you confirm that it's working for you as well, because I'm sure it will. So try it out and leave me a comment to let me know what you think. Thank you. Bye for now.